Michael spent years making everyone else feel important, never realizing he was quietly becoming invisible inside his own exhausting life every single day. Every morning began with unanswered messages, forgotten promises, and another excuse explaining why everyone suddenly became too busy for him lately. He celebrated birthdays, remembered anniversaries, solved problems, and sacrificed weekends, while nobody remembered asking whether Michael felt completely exhausted himself anymore. One rainy evening, Michael overheard someone casually saying he would always return because people like him never truly leave anyone behind. Those careless words shattered something invisible because they exposed exactly how little everyone secretly respected his endless loyalty and kindness completely. That sleepless night, Michael finally accepted the painful truth that constant availability had quietly erased every ounce of mystery surrounding his entire existence forever. He opened every conversation searching desperately for proof someone genuinely cared before realizing silence always revealed painful truths much faster than words. Instead of sending another hopeful message, Michael quietly deleted every unfinished conversation, then placed his phone completely beyond reach forever without hesitation. For the first time in many years, nobody knew where Michael disappeared because he intentionally left absolutely nothing behind except complete silence. Morning arrived unusually peaceful because nobody interrupted his thoughts, demanding energy, attention, favors, explanations, patience, or emotional rescue anymore at all. His greatest victory was never becoming successful because learning complete emotional independence permanently changed every future relationship beyond recognition forever instead. Confidence built through solitude cannot easily collapse because nobody else controls foundations you patiently constructed with discipline and unwavering purpose alone. The world finally mirrored Michael's new standards because people always respond differently once your boundaries become stronger than desperate attachment forever afterward. Everything changed the moment Michael stopped convincing people of his value because authentic worth never requires endless explanation from anyone ever. 90 unforgettable days quietly proved becoming unavailable sometimes teaches people lessons years of loyalty never successfully could about genuine appreciation ever. Perhaps disappearing was never escaping people, because Michael had actually escaped becoming someone constantly forgotten by everyone, including himself, before finally healing completely. Every ending quietly creates space for something greater. Whenever courage becomes stronger than fear of temporarily standing completely alone during transformation itself. Never fear walking away because people who truly value your presence will never require your endless sacrifices to recognize your worth completely. If Michael's journey changed your perspective, share this story because someone somewhere desperately needs this powerful reminder today more than ever. Remember this forever: sometimes your greatest comeback begins the exact moment you quietly disappear and finally choose yourself above everyone else completely. While everyone searched desperately for answers, Michael quietly built a completely different identity, where approval no longer determined his confidence or happiness anymore. Every disciplined morning slowly replaced years of emotional chaos, until peace finally became stronger than loneliness inside his resilient, determined heart forever. He stopped checking notifications, because genuine freedom begins exactly where constant validation quietly loses all remaining influence over your decisions forever. Back inside the city, unanswered silence slowly became louder than every excuse people once confidently believed Michael would always patiently forgive forever. Sophia reread their old conversations, repeatedly searching desperately for hidden signs she ignored, while Michael still willingly stayed beside her every day. For the first time, guilt quietly entered hearts that once comfortably accepted everything Michael generously offered, without expecting gratitude or recognition ever. Meanwhile, Michael discovered something extraordinary, because the less attention he demanded, the more confidence naturally grew inside every silent decision afterward. His transformation never happened overnight, because greatness quietly grows through ordinary habits, repeated consistently, when nobody else is watching your progress carefully. 90 peaceful mornings slowly erased every emotional wound people once believed would permanently define Michael's future and identity forever completely. Without realizing it, Michael no longer missed anyone because he finally enjoyed becoming someone worthy of respecting every single morning himself first. Exactly 90 days later, Michael quietly returned home wearing confidence nobody from his previous life had ever witnessed before anywhere at all. The city remained identical, yet Michael immediately noticed everything differently, because inner transformation permanently changes every external experience without asking permission first. People recognized his face immediately, yet struggled understanding why his quiet presence suddenly carried unfamiliar authority wherever he confidently walked without speaking. Sophia accidentally saw him across a crowded street, then froze because the familiar man somehow looked completely impossible to recognize anymore today. She instinctively called his name, but Michael simply smiled politely before continuing forward without anger, regret, bitterness, or emotional hesitation whatsoever anymore. That silent smile hurt more deeply than endless arguments because it revealed someone who genuinely no longer needed anyone's approval ever again. His friends immediately invited him everywhere again, but Michael carefully protected the peaceful life he had intentionally built through discipline and silence. This time his attention became incredibly valuable because scarcity quietly created respect, where unlimited availability previously destroyed genuine appreciation completely before. Everyone suddenly respected boundaries they once ignored because Michael never again negotiated the value of his own precious time with anybody. Only then did everyone finally understand losing someone completely feels infinitely heavier than appreciating them while they quietly remained beside you every day. Michael finally understood disappearing never changed other people first, because true transformation always begins quietly inside your own disciplined, resilient mind before everything. He no longer feared rejection because someone who discovers genuine self-worth never begs another person for temporary acceptance or validation again. People suddenly listened carefully whenever Michael spoke, because silence had quietly transformed every simple sentence into something unusually meaningful and unforgettable forever. His peaceful confidence confused manipulative people, because control immediately disappears whenever someone genuinely stops fearing loneliness or emotional abandonment forever completely. Sophia finally accepted the heartbreaking reality that the version of Michael she ignored would never return to anyone ever again. Some opportunities quietly disappear forever because people often recognize priceless value only after permanently losing easy access to someone extraordinary completely. Michael forgave everyone silently because carrying resentment only gives forgotten people unnecessary space inside your peaceful, disciplined mind every single day. Forgiveness never invited people back because healthy boundaries protect peace far better than endless second chances ever possibly could throughout life. Those who genuinely cared remained present, while everyone chasing convenience quietly disappeared, without another meaningful conversation ever happening between them again completely. Michael discovered success naturally attracts respect, but inner peace remains infinitely more valuable than applause from temporary strangers seeking attention everywhere. Meanwhile, his closest friends barely noticed Michael's disappearance, because everyone remained distracted chasing their own temporary problems and endless ambitions instead. Sophia smiled confidently, believing Michael would eventually return, apologizing exactly like every painful situation before, without any meaningful change whatsoever again. She never imagined silence could become more powerful than every emotional conversation they had ever shared together before their unexpected separation happened. Days quietly became weeks, while Michael rebuilt himself far away from every familiar distraction, manipulating his confidence and emotional stability completely. Without realizing it, Michael slowly transformed into someone nobody from his previous life would ever recognize again after 90 unforgettable days completely. Back inside the city, his empty apartment quietly waited while unanswered calls slowly multiplied across forgotten screens and restless, worried hearts everywhere. Sophia finally noticed something unusual because Michael never disappeared this long without desperately returning and apologizing first before completely. His closest friends suddenly realized every gathering felt strangely quieter because Michael had always carried everyone's emotional burdens without complaint before. Nobody admitted missing Michael aloud because pride often speaks louder than honesty until irreversible consequences finally. Exactly 30 days later, someone knocked unexpectedly upon Michael's abandoned apartment door, but nobody answered from inside because everything had already changed forever.